Schneider? You really should see this.
Do you think I'm stupid, Frau Leroy?
Jacek's body is in one of the catafalques. But if you don't think it's that important...
Was? Right, I'm coming down. But if this is some kind of trick of yours... Bateman killed Jacek? That quiet and unhappy man?
He was dispensable for Argo at that moment, but Jacek wasn't. The headquarters in the States requested him, so Bateman forged his papers and went to San Francisco to impersonate him. And there he continued killing, exactly according to the ritual described in the manuscript, in Vita Mortis.
What did you say? Where did you hear that name? Vita Mortis is a myth, a fiction.
I see. So Jacek and Bateman must have found something else here.
What? What did they find? When? They found Vita Mortis and didn't tell me. I don't believe that. Or maybe, Scheiße, that's why he has the same symbol on his forehead as the one in the catafalque. If there are other victims, victims with other symbols...
Vita Mortis is no myth, and you know it well. You were searching for it here.
Don't utter that name again. The book is said to contain dark, terrible secrets.
I read his notes. I think I know what he intends to do.
He wants to bring back his wife, doesn't he? His dead wife.
I need to make a call.
Lara? I'd rather not ask.
Hello, please. I need information urgently. Argo employs a man named Bateman. He lost his wife during their honeymoon in a foreign country. Where did that happen? Where is she buried?
Hang on.
Who are you, exactly? Leroy is not your name, nicht wahr?
I have it. Beatrice Bateman. Murdered at Bob's Motel near Tijuana. Buried in the local cemetery.
Thanks. I'll explain later.
I asked you something. You're not a tourist or someone from our competitors. So, who the hell are you?
Someone who has to finish this all now in Tijuana.
So many lives lost because of one book. Because of the secrets it holds. A blasphemous reporter who had no faith in ancient places. Stingy Jacek, who sold the manuscript against Bateman's will. Impatient engineers who caused a cave-in and injured Bateman. And Burke. That vain, arrogant Burke, who made others' achievements his own. And the fifth victim, whose despair will help Bateman finish his monstrous ritual. The curtain is closing, Laura. The show is about to end.
Bob's Motel, the place where Bateman's fiancée died, and where he will probably try to bring her back to life. I won't allow that. The time of cat and mouse games is over. It must end here and now. I had to get here as fast as possible. It would be stupid to rent some piece of junk only to have it break down in the middle of nowhere. The engine is still warm. Someone arrived not long before me. Bateman? I have to be careful. If Bateman is already here, I can't let him surprise me. If I make a mistake, it will be the end. No one will help me here. I don't know how I should open it, or at least not without making any noise. I can't just open the door. Bateman would No, I don't see anything. I can't just open the door. A man's body. Even in such heat, it hasn't started to decay. It's not been lying here for long. Without a doubt, it's Bateman's work. Poor guy. He probably just got in his way. I'd rather not examine him, but it looks like he was killed by a single shot. So no knife, no ritual. It seems Bateman is in a hurry. I don't see anything that needs welding here in the car, and I can't drag those bottles anywhere else. What am I to weld? I can't reach anywhere with the hose so short. No idea why I would do that. I don't see anything that needs welding here. I'll borrow the screwdriver. I don't know how I should. I can't just open the door. Bateman. No, I don't see any. Yes?
Lara, I have news for you. Wherever you are, you better sit down.
Near Tijuana, at Bob's motel.
What? What are you doing in Mexico?
He is here, Diego. And I'm not going to let him escape this time.
Wait, for Christ's sake. I'll make some calls and have some backup sent over to you. Don't do anything on your own.
No, this won't wait. And Diego? Thank you.
Lara, listen, damn it, I had a call today.
The last entry is 4 days old. One Alejandro Munoz and his wife. Actually, I didn't expect Bateman to sign in here. There's nothing like a good cigarette a few steps away from a gas station. Some kind of Mexican beer. I don't recall seeing this before, but that doesn't mean a thing. I'm really not into beer anyway. However, I can name a couple of good Mexican wines. I'll take those matches. Maybe I will need a light somewhere. This really isn't the time or place to relax. Don't smoke. Judging by all the butts lying around here, they have a really specific sense of humor. There's some food in it. God only knows how often they replace it. Bob has two problems. No imagination at all, and quite bad judgment on where to open a shop. Or he's a hermit. This surely wouldn't go anywhere, even if someone filled up the whole tank. Just what I needed. And the owner of this car probably won't be angry with me. No idea why I would do that. It's Bateman. I can see him. It's quite dark there. He probably has only a candle lit. He's leaning against a wall with his hands and forehead. And he's holding a gun. Damn! Damn, the mirror fell out of the frame and broke. Did he hear it? I should presume so. He has a... I'll take a shard. No idea what am I don't see... This whole construction is really rusty and held by a single anchor cable, luckily in the same direction as the wind that's blowing into it. That sign is blown by the wind. It leans towards Bateman's room and is held by a single anchor cable. If I released this cable, the wind would most likely knock down the sign so that it smashes the wall of Bateman's room. This would definitely make the sign collapse, but the cable is steel. Maybe someone used to drive here once and used this gas station, but it's long abandoned now. It was easy to detach the hose, but it has a long fissure in it. I don't know of what use it could be to me in such a state. I'll cut a piece of that leather. This is exactly the material I could use. I'd say I won't gain it. That doesn't I don't think I need... That doesn't... I'll keep them on the hose. Without them, I wouldn't be able to attach it anywhere. I'd say... I don't think... I'd say... I'll keep... I'd say... I won't... It's hard to tell what color this used to be. I won't gain it. Am I... A long hose with a long, deep fissure. If I fasten the leather well, maybe it will work. Am I to use... No idea why I would do that. I'll keep them on the hose. I'd say that I won't get. I'll detach the hose. It's too short, and the welding torch can't be moved anywhere with it. I'd say that. The clamp is loose. I'll just take it. And here comes the second clamp. I'll throw the hose away. I don't need it anymore. Am I to use those? The leather is partially fastened on the hose, but it probably won't be enough. Now it should hold well. The hose. The fissure is fixed. Now I can use the hose with the welding torch. I first need to firmly connect the hose before I can carry the welding torch around. I'd say that this won't. Now only to attach it properly to the gas inflow and to the burner. I definitely don't want the gas leaking anywhere. The welding torch could possibly solve my problems. I'll keep it in mind. I'll move the welding torch next to the anchor cable. No idea why. The welding torch just won't fire up. Something's not right. The acetylene feed is now open. Oxygen is flowing into the hose. While the burner melts the cable, I can move near the door, and as soon as the sign falls down, I'll rush in there and surprise him. After this crashes, he's going to be disoriented for a while. Oh God, let this work. Let's do it.
Drop the gun. Now! You're really a no-hoper. You know that? Ah! So what are we gonna do with it? So you know, Laura, what love means. True, unfailing, eternal love? That wound of yours, lethal, by the way. There are things which hurt much, much more. But they only hurt those for whom love is more than an empty word.
Yes, I know.
What could you possibly know? You know nothing. That I'm killed? So what? Even that's love. What is the life of a stranger worth compared to it? I killed 6 and I would kill 1,000. I would kill everyone if I have to. An empty, dead world with only her and me in it.
That's not love, that's madness.
They died so that she may live. And now I must die too. You don't fear for me, do you? It won't take long. My sacrifice will complete the ritual, and the angel of death will have to obey me. He will bring me back. But what's most important, Lara, she will return with me. we're going to be together again. All is going to be just like it was before. But there's one last step to be taken. Let's finish it, Lara. What's going to happen now is not for your eyes.
It's not going to be easy, though. Letting yourself be carried away by destiny requires courage as well. You'll have to take a great step into the unknown.
I'm not afraid. I believe in Max, in our love, that we will be together again. Nothing else matters.
So now you'll take him away?
Everyone dies. But do a few more years matter?
But he will kill her.
Everyone dies. But do a few more years matter?
This is the good end you've promised me? That's why I've fought him so much? Forced him to leave trails behind him? And moreover, in such a way he didn't realize what he was doing? That's why I had to look through his eyes at all those atrocities he committed? To see her die now? Nothing more? You shouldn't have stolen my soul, there under that cliff. You should have let me die, or bring me back, together with my body. But this? And all just because we were both at the brink of death at the very same moment. I was below the cliffs, he was caught in the cave-in below Mission Street.
He would live. You would not. That's why I stepped in.
Don't play saint with me. You did it because of yourself, not because of me. You're afraid of him.
Afraid? I did it because I believed you would stop him. And when you didn't, I thought at least Laura would.
But why? Even if he managed to resurrect Beatrice, why would anyone care?
If he actually managed to do that, he would gain much more than only Beatrice. He would gain power you people can't even dream of. And no one, not any of you mortals, is allowed to have the power to change the course of the world. The power over death itself. That's why you have to try to stop him one last time.
But how? What? Wait, you want me to...
If you fail to do it now, she dies. And that's not all. Bad things will happen. Some very bad things, Max.
And if I do it, will she live? Will we be together then?
Such was our deal. But nothing lasts forever. I won't tell you when, but we will meet again.
Even if it was for a single day, it's worth it.
And then there was nothing but darkness around me.
If Diego didn't mobilize half of the Tijuana Police Department, you would have stayed in that darkness forever. You should have waited. As always, you acted recklessly.
I escaped that house arrest, remember? What difference does it make whether I stuck to some rules afterwards?
Well, about that, I was wrong, Lara. The investigation of your actions didn't prove any sanctionable error. Yes, often you were on the edge. But let's not beat around the bush. You even fell off a few times. But you have results.
So,
and you better savor this moment because it won't happen again. I do apologize. I'll even have you promoted.
Great. Forgiven. You may go.
No, there's more. When you left for San Francisco, Diego told me he wanted to hire some people in Cape Town to keep searching for your husband. I managed to get him some funding, and those people of his crawled through all the hospitals, slums, and fishermen's villages there. They showed his photo hundreds of times and asked for someone injured, someone who could have lost his memory.
Thanks, but you didn't have to do that. It was pointless anyways.
Was it? Well, I guess that's another one of those things we won't agree on.
She lost a friend I didn't know. I was just a friend you didn't show. Just do what you meant, so I should go. I should go, just go away. We were meant to play that silly game, but instead I just felt ashamed.
What should I do with them?
Put them to rest. It's time to go to sleep. For them. And for me.
Don't say that.
In the night I heard his wings. He is near. He may be as well standing somewhere right here at this very moment.
But it doesn't have to be that way. Use the manuscript, that ritual.
No. There is too much darkness in it. Too much blood would have to be shed. Such a price. Jabali would be high. Too high.